You were heading to work, you had good intentions, you were right about doing that, but you didn't get there on time, so you missed the mark. That's no different with trading. You're going to get up, you're going to start your day, open your charts up, you're going to have a game plan, you're going to wait for the market to do specific things to line up a setup for you, and you're going to push a button. And once that button is pushed and you're in there, all control has been removed from you. The only thing you can control is the risk and how much time you stay in that trade. Everything else is out of your control. And it's interesting as a psychological experiment that all of you have the opportunity to measure yourself in. When you learn how to do what I'm teaching, it at some point becomes easy to do it in demo. You get confident that you can do it consistently. Sometime in the future, for you, you'll decide when being right is no longer enough. You'll want to trade. You'll want to do a funded account, or you'll want to speculate with your own live funds. And when you push the button then, you don't have that blank void of, if I'm wrong, I don't lose anything. Now you have, I gotta be right. Because if I'm not right, I lose money. And now where's your mind focusing? You're worrying about the risk too much. There's a great deal of acceptance that's required for us to do this with real money. And that risk is, unfortunately, something you need to embrace. You can't shy away from it, because if you are shy to risk, you can't do this in live funds. And a lot of people discover that they can't do it without going through some kind of growing pains. And some of that is very long and arduous. It's just daunting to get through for some of you. But you have to be prepared for that being the case for you.
Yo, what is good? Welcome back to krabstrades. Today we're going to be doing a quick trade recap. Pretty much smacked one of my best ever trades today. This isn't just hindsight as well. I recorded all of this. That'll be the video before this full trade playing out. Me calling out this move down after we had this SMT. That 9 a.m. open should have smashed through the 8:30 low, which is exactly what happened. Yeah, honestly, one of my most beautiful trades ever. So pretty much yesterday in Asia, I was down 2R. I took 2 trades. Also, here's the P&L calendar for this month. This is on all of the 50Ks, 550Ks right here. So on the week, about up 7 bands. Tomorrow, if we can make $200, we get a payout. So yeah, tomorrow I'm risking straight up, risk $100 and just looking for a 1 to 2, get that $200 day, and then secure that payout. Just gonna pull 50% of the account balance from each account, and then I'm gonna de-risk and build it back after that. So yeah, tomorrow we're just gonna go for 1 trade. And yeah, in Asia, if we look at the P&L, let's see, Asia took 2 losses right there, and yeah, these trades I was just they were like with like 2 micros. Yeah, these weren't actual trades. I was like testing something, I don't even know. But yeah, took 2 losses in Asia last night, so minus 2R. I did keep the losses small, only risked about 180, 160, so very small risk. And today in pre-market risked $100 to make $690, so about a 1 to 7 risk to reward around. at a 10-point stop. 10-point stop was at the SMT high. Entry was right there. So yeah, round of 1 to 7 risk to reward. Pretty much, we're gonna break down this trade. It was a pre-market trade. I don't usually trade in pre-market, but yeah, I saw this setup. I saw the 8:30 news as well, and I was willing to take something in pre-market if there's a super clean setup. So yeah, ended up smacking this, and executions as well. Executions are right here. So yeah, the reason the P&L isn't crazy for today is because I was down around, I think 4 something in Asia last night. But no, I was down like 360 in Asia last night. So yeah, this was the one bullet of today. Yeah, so pretty much, let's break it down. 8:30 a.m. That's what I was waiting for to start trading. I wanted to see how 8:30 a.m. manipulated. This was the news candle. This was unemployment. Let's see. Yeah, unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. the 6th, and pretty much what I saw here, we opened up higher. 8:30 a.m. open, high, low, close, manipulation up into this SMT that we formed. If we look at ES. ES took out this high, NQ did not. This high right here, hold up, this high right here, ES swept it, NQ didn't, so it was a SMT. We are also rejecting -2 standard deviation to the tick, actually, beautiful, of the manipulation fib from this low to this high. And we're also rejecting 1.5 to 2 standard deviation of this consolidation as well. And yeah, we're also rejecting an hourly OB. My higher time frame narrative was super bearish because my draw right now is this 4-hour sell side below. It's still my draw. It's obvious low. We inversed everything in this leg. Strong bearish order flow. I think we just keep running lower and smash through this 4-hour sell side, 22.15 level. And you're looking at the hourly, we put in this OB. So when I saw we retraced into this, we also had SMT. We tapped into our standard deviations as well. That's when I got my short. I got in right when the SMT formed. I don't usually do that, but for this trade, I was only risking $100 because I was down around 340 in Asia last night. I took 2 losses, unfortunately. Was a little bit impatient in Asia last night, but yeah, trades like this can make it back in one trade plus more. And only risking very small. I was only risking $100, so a 10-point stop. Yeah, there was also a 5-minute unfilled gap below. Let's add that. Low, and that was actually my break-even point. So once price tapped this 5-minute, we had a 5-minute unfilled fair value gap below. That was my spot that I moved to break even at. And yeah, if you guys are trading the ABS model, the entry would have been right here off the CISD. My entry was based more off of standard deviations and this SMT formation, the OB rejection, just to get a tighter entry, more precise entry. But the overall ABS model would have still given a 3 risk to reward. But yeah, this entry was more based off of my smaller risk. So if I'm only risking very small, I'm willing to take the risk of just taking it off of the SMT formation, which actually my entry was right here. I'm willing to take it off like just the SMT formation and the standard deviations rejected while the candle's still going up, because it'll give me such a precise entry that it's worth it for the risk to reward. If I'm only risking like $100 to make like 700, or like today 690. But yeah, we also had AMD framework, so we had accumulation below, we manipulated higher out of this accumulation. So here's pretty much what I saw. We accumulated, 830 news hit, we manipulated higher, and we manipulated into some of my key levels, which were this hourly OB, this white line right here. We had our standard deviation that top ticked, -2 standard deviation. This is like my OTE. These red lines, -2 and -2.5, it's like my OTE of the manipulation fib. So whatever started the move, whatever caused this move to go higher, that's where I want to see these standard deviations align for rejection and really precise entries. But yeah, also had the 1.5 to 2 standard deviation SMT, hourly OB. I mean, there's not much more than that, other than this was also aligned with the higher time frame, external, highly bearish order flow, external highly bearish order flow. Yo, where did it? Wait, why didn't it write? Bro, did it not work? Bro. Oh yeah, there's. So yeah, ABS framework. If you're taking this off of based on ABS, I mean technically the ABS would be like all the way down here. If you wanna bet on like higher time frame continuation, high, low, higher high, took out liquidity with the SMT, rejected OB, rejected standard deviations, ton of key levels. This is also rebalanced equilibrium of the range. I didn't even add that. Let's see, ES, I think ES rejected OTE. Yeah, ES was rejecting OTE beautifully. I forgot to write that down, but that as well. ES was rejecting OTE, so it was like an OTE SMT. If you look at it like that, just another confluence. So just stacking confluences on confluences. Bearish OTE, rejection on ES. And yeah, so once we started running lower, we hit that 5-minute unfilled for value gap. That was my break-even point right here. Also being up 2.5 hour, I definitely want to be risk-free. So up like 250 right here, break even. More than enough room to break even. We had a super tight entry, so stop loss was definitely protected. Once we hit that 5-minute, trailed my stop a little bit in profit right there. Boom, right there, trail stop a little bit, cover any fees. Once we ran lower, I was super bearish and super confident in this 8:30 a.m. data low hanging fruit getting taken. So you can see beautiful exit as well. Damn, tweaking. So a beautiful exit as well, and then we reversed. Data low is such a strong liquidity pool. This was the 8:30 a.m. data low, which was unemployment claims. And yeah, once we started chopping here, I was still super confident in this trade overall because of how the higher time frame was aligned. This wasn't the coolest holding chop, but it's not gonna just always deliver straight to TP without consolidating a little bit, especially in like pre-market or Asia. But once we made this SMT right here, I actually drew it out before. This is exactly what I wanted to see, and exactly that happened. Just had to be patient, and it played out. So also something else I drew out before was the 9 a.m. open. So 9 a.m. opened up right there, and I wrote this right here. 9 a.m. open should deliver to the 8:30 a.m. data low. And the reason I predicted this just to smash through 8:30 a.m. data at 9 a.m. was because it's an hourly candle open, and being this close to the draw, if we want to manipulate into something, it makes sense just to open low into it and then have that reaction for the hourly candle. So the hourly candle opened low, manipulated higher, and now it looks like we're running lower again, which higher time frame, I want to see this like 4-hour sell side below. But this risk to reward way more than enough for me, so I'm not holding anything more than this. And yeah, no partials, nothing like that. Partials really just mess up my risk to reward so much. Damn. But yeah, I don't normally take entries like this. It's only if I'm risking small. But yeah, also once we made this SMT, ran lower, trailed my stop into profit a little bit. Yeah, just trailed a little bit, not a lot at all. Wasn't aggressive with trailing because of a high confidence draw. But yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping, and this is pretty much it for the trade. Executions, show them one more time. Executions right here on MNQ, taken across all 50k accounts, 50k fundeds, and yeah, looking to take a payout tomorrow if I can get that last $200 day. On Topstep, you need 5 $200 winning days. And yeah, maybe tonight in Asia we'll smack something, and that'll be that. But yeah, documented all of these accounts in the past videos as well. Damn, why is bro tweaking? So yeah, I documented this whole account in the past few videos if you guys want to check that out as well. How I was at when I started this account, and my emotions through all of it, my psychology through all of it, the trades I took, documented a lot of those. And yeah, also this win rate's not really accurate. It's definitely more like 70%, but yeah, it's because I took some trades that I was just like testing something. I was like kind of forward testing something with like 2 micros. But yeah, low-key shouldn't have done that because it messed up my stats, but it's alright. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Definitely my best ever trade today, like risk to reward wise, execution wise, precision wise for the entry, precision wise for the exit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna catch you guys, and until next time, good looks.